How do you expect a stopgap British missile launcher to survive inside a battlespace ruled by Russian precision weapons? And what does it say about Ukraine's collapsing air defense when even its custom-made Western systems burn out in the field? The newest footage from the front shows a sight that speaks louder than any official report. A scorched, twisted launcher lies abandoned in the mud, its silhouette barely recognizable. It's a burned-out British Raven SAM system belonging to Ukraine. This rare air defense launcher, built specifically for Ukraine and equipped with AIM-132 ASRAAM missiles, was meant to boost Kyiv's defense against drones and incoming cruise missiles. Instead, it became another wreck added to Russia's expanding trophy collection. The Raven was designed as a stopgap, a quick solution, a weapon thrown together because NATO could no longer hide the reality that Ukraine was running out of air defenses and almost nothing Western-made could survive long near the front. What destroyed the Raven was not luck or accident. It was the predictable result of placing a fragile, improvised launcher inside a battlespace shaped by Russia's reconnaissance-strike system. But no improvised weapon survives long inside a battlespace where Russian ZALA drones, Lancet loitering munitions, Iskander missiles, and Geran UAVs are working together with relentless precision. The moment the Raven appeared on the network, the outcome was predetermined. The Russians did not improvise anything. They executed a procedure. The remains of the destroyed launcher, shown in the video published through a Telegram channel, reveal the same pattern that has been repeating since early autumn. Once Russian ZALA reconnaissance drones detect something unusual, something Western, something valuable, the coordinates flow instantly to strike teams across the front. ZALA drones of the 68th Guards Corps have been systematically exposing Ukrainian positions along the Krasnoarmysk or Pokrovsk axis, spotting artillery, command vehicles, electronic warfare stations, and especially Western-made SAM systems. Their operations were reported again on November 8th. Sputnik International Telegram channel confirmed that ZALA continues to reach deep into Ukrainian rear zones and reveal anything Kyiv tries to hide. Then comes another Russia's Lancet loitering munition that has become the West's most dreaded small strike drone, not because of size, but because of consistency. These drones have been destroying everything from Caesar self-propelled guns to Bohdanas howitzers, from Vampire SAM launchers to ANT-PQ-50 counter-battery radars, even a railway locomotive in the Chernihiv region. This pattern of reconnaissance, exposure, and destruction does not stop at frontline weapons. Once Ukraine's tactical air defenses are thinned out, Russia immediately expands the strike envelope to deeper strategic layers of the war. And that is why the destruction of the Raven directly connects to the next phase: the systematic assault on Ukraine's energy and infrastructure grid. The destruction of the Raven also fits into Russia's broader intensification of precision strikes across Ukraine. Over the past 3 months, a news on Telegram reported that Russia is also hitting energy infrastructure, power plants, gas facilities, transformer nodes, and distribution hubs. Using Geran 2 suicide drones and Iskander M ballistic missiles, cities like Chernihiv, Sumy, Nikopol, and Kherson have been consistently struck, causing outages and forcing Ukraine to reroute remaining power capacity. Later, it was published on November 8th when Ukraine attempted to retaliate by striking a power facility in the Oriol region. Russia responded with 6 Iskander missiles and 20 Geran UAVs aimed at the Pridniprovskaya thermal power plant in Dnipro. And while Ukraine struggles to shield its power grid, it is also losing the ability to strike back. The weakening of its air defense network has forced Kyiv to rely even more heavily on HIMARS salvos, hoping to slow Russia's momentum. But even that capability is now under pressure. The message could not be clearer. Russia treats infrastructure and air defense as interconnected parts of the same target system. Destroy the grid. Expose the radars. Destroy the radars. Expose the front. Destroy the front. Expose the incoming supply lines. At the same time, Russia continues using high-precision weapons like the Kh-31 to hunt Ukrainian UAV operators and radar units. On November 8th, a particular strike in Senkovo was documented after a Kh-31 missile disabled a Ukrainian UAV position. It was proof that Ukraine cannot maintain operational continuity with this steady attrition. Even when Ukraine attempts to strike back, Russian air defense units remain highly active. The news was reported by Sputnik International Book M. Two systems recently intercepted HIMARS rockets over the South Donetsk axis. Another proof that even Western-guided rockets cannot punch through consistently. The fact that HIMARS salvos are now being swatted out of the sky by medium-range systems like Book M2 shows how much the technological balance has shifted. Ukraine launches precision rockets. But Russia answers with precision interception, and every successful intercept denies Ukraine the one capability it depended on to hit headquarters, ammo dumps, and command infrastructure far behind the line. Prior to November 4th, a Lancet also destroyed a Ukrainian Book M1 system at Chervony Partizani, which already shows just how vulnerable even Soviet-era, fully integrated SAM systems have become under Russian drone observation and precision strike pressure. By early November, Russian reports list additional losses for the Ukrainian armed forces, including 1 infantry fighting vehicle, 15 motor vehicles, a US-made M777 howitzer, 1 Book air defense system, 4 uncrewed surface vehicles, 3 electronic warfare stations, and multiple ammunition depots, POL depots, and material storage sites. All of these losses build the same picture. Ukraine is bleeding systems faster than NATO can replace them, and every time a Western or Ukrainian air defense asset shows itself, Russian reconnaissance drones mark it, Russian loitering munitions strike it, and Russian missiles finish whatever remains. The burned Raven SAM system is not just a destroyed launcher. It is proof that Western improvisation cannot match Russian precision. It is evidence that Ukraine's air defense architecture is collapsing faster than it can be rebuilt. And it is a warning to every NATO capital still sending experimental or improvised systems into this conflict. The battlefield does not care about political gestures. It only cares about survivability, and the Raven had none. So, that's for today's episode. Thanks for watching.